Hello. Thanks for coming to the basement. David Bradley here. I have more things here. More Commodore brochures. Behold, it's the PET 4032. There it is. That would be called the Fat 40. There is the artistic interpretation on the back. Here, da-da-da, is the Super PET. Indeed, the SP9000. And the artistic interpretation is much the same, because basically it's the same looking thing. Oh, there's a bunch of these. Bunch of the Super Pet things. Oh, here is the 8032. Very much like the Super Pet, it just isn't a Super Pet. What was the difference? Another circuit board, sometimes two, and you could run various other languages. It was a special project undertaken by Commodore and the University of Waterloo. Here is the Commodore 6400 printer. This was a daisy wheel printer. It was big, it was heavy, it was loud, but boy, the print, well, because it was a daisy wheel, it was essentially the same as a typewriter. Quite something. Oh, there are more. Okay, what do we got here? Here, not long ago. Oh, okay, this is the 4023 printer. I was recently working on a 1526, which is essentially the same thing as a 4023. It's just it had the serial port thing. Here's the artistic interpretation. Anyway, it had pretty fine print, certainly much better than the 1525 and the MPS 801. It did indeed. All right, get those out of the way, and here we have the PET 4032. Another PET 40. Indeed, and all the specs on the back. And the artistic interpretation. And I think this is a different sort of thing. Ta-da! It's the 1571 disk drive. As I've said before, what the 1541 should have been. Should have been. What else do we have here? Are these all? No, we have. Okay. Oh, yeah. Commodore 1670. Modem. Once again, the modem that changed. Well, anything that went in to the phone system. Commodore 120, compatible with 128, C64, plus 4, SX64, Vic-20. Provides high speed, 1200 baud. 4 times faster than our modem 300 data communicator over conventional phone times, as well as low speed compatibility with the Commodore modem 300. So it did 300 and 1200, and it had the haze commands, which was brilliant. I'm sure they had to pay the haze people, but it was worth it. Because it's funny, there was a lot of times, I remember there was one modem, I think it was called the Boaks modem, or maybe there was some other. And people said, oh, it can't download. I said, no, it can download just fine. It's just the program that comes with it doesn't have that. And it didn't have the commands. And it could, anyway, it was one of those things where get the one that is haze, get a haze, and they were expensive, or haze compatible. Here is an Amiga 1000. It is indeed. You know, the one thing that was cool about it is the keyboard tucked underneath. It did. What is this? Oh, World of Commodore. The World of Commodore. And here we have, on the back, the Commodore commitment. And who is advertising it? House of Computers and Questar. I guess they joined forces. Where was House of Computers? Yes, it was on Eglinton. And it had an interesting history. It did. So there were not many ads. Oh, Electronics 2001. I worked there for a little bit. as well as it was timed in with ComSpec tax pack. What else? Hang on, there was an interesting thing here. The Commodore Quarter Century. Behold the magic. Typewriters, betting machines, monitors, and then, yes, the B series. Similar to, but different than, the picture on the back. What else do we have here? Oh, the most complete computer. Yeah, I think we've seen this. But still, indeed. Lots of great stuff there. And there's the Vic modem. That was the one that came with the now highly prized, highly cherished Commodore phone. That's funny, in the artist rendition back here, they show the Vic modem, but they also show the phone, and they show the phone as being a press the button thing rather than dial the thing. And from what I never saw a Commodore phone that was not a dial phone. But anyway, and I have one, and actually there was a fellow just recently who is still, I suspect, given the opportunity, would love to get it out of my hands. I'm holding on to it for now. There is the B series. It says on the back, B128, B25680. It is. They are essentially, on the outside they look the same, but they were different on the inside. They were. There's another one. There's another one. Ooh. Look. The first thing most people ever use to store anything. This is called a C1530 data set. There's also other versions are called the C2N. I don't know how they came up with these names, but they did. And there are more. Oh, that's the Vic modem. Hang on. We've done the Vic modem. Oh, look. It's from the world of Commodore. And I think it said 1985. It did. December 5, 6, 7, 8, International Center, Toronto. That was when you could pay a whole bunch of money to go and buy things, like a trade show thing. And that, I think, is an ad for an Amiga on the back, I think. Yes, Amiga gives you the creative edge. Oh, and this too had ads. There's Electronics 2001. Timeworks. The complete microshare. Oh, yes. ComSpec. ComSpec made good stuff. They did. A microshare, and they also did a lot of service for a lot of school boards and things. And here is the microshare that would let you connect a bunch of pets up to a drive. And they just, all the stuff they made was just, it was in nice cases and things, and it just looked good. Very professional. Okay, more B, more B things. Aha. Okay. Many duplicates. Now here, there is something magical there. The SX64. Oh, look at that. Wait just a second. It has two drives in it. That was never done. The only thing, I've never seen it, but the only person I know who has done this is Stephen Gray, who has made gone back and made it so an SX64 had two drives. So this says, the Commodore Executive 64 is a briefcase-style portable computer based on the popular Commodore 64. It has 64K memory, a detachable keyboard, a 5-inch color monitor, and built-in floppy disk drives compatible with the software designed for the Commodore 64. I have looked at this before. It never occurred to me. And I think they did actually think about there was going to be the DX. Oh, yeah. It's actually, what is it? Is it even named the SX? No, it's the Executive. It isn't even named the SX. It is not. Ooh. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, another bad picture of a 1520 plotter. I got more of those. 1520 plotter, 1520 plotter. They were cool. Oh, okay, here. This was alright. This was the 1660 modem, which was a 300 baud version of the 1670, which of course came out before it. And I don't believe it had the haze things. I don't see it mentioned there. But it was still, you know, the next thing along. Oh, I guess that's all then. And now maybe are we getting into duplicate things? See, wait for it. We've seen this, the world of Commodore. Oh, world of Commodore. Let's see if we can find something new in the pile. Okay, we've seen that. We've seen the 1010 thing. Oh, I don't know if we've seen one for the Vic-20, but there's the Vic-20. What's this? Oh yeah, the 4023 printer. Ah, okay. Here, I know we've seen this, but I don't know if it was this version of it. Or maybe it was. It's the 1010 external floppy drive for Amiga. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now here. Funny they did it this way. Because really, an Amiga 1000 with only 256K. Yeah. Now here is the memory expander, which everybody got to bring it up to 512. It was like, I don't know anybody that ever got an Amiga that didn't already have this in it. I just don't know. And I don't know why they did. Well, I guess they can charge a little more. You think they would have learned from their pet fiascos. Don't diddle people around on memory. Now I know there's something else in here, because I saw it quickly. And I don't know that this ever saw the light of day. I don't remember this. The 1100 Amiga Answer Mate. And let's see here. Auto answering with voice synthesis or recorded voice. Auto dialing, message waiting. So basically, it's an answering machine. But I don't remember ever seeing this. Never, ever. But I have the brochure, so maybe it came out somewhere, sometime. I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's the 1080 monitor. I should need to sort all these. Here is something. It was the 1020 5.25 inch Amiga floppy drive, and it supports IBM PC rewrite formats. Yes, indeed. So on the Amiga 1000, there was a thing called Sidecar, and it basically was not an Amiga, an IBM PC in a box that plugged on the side, and it was all right. It was cool. I don't know how many they sold. Later on, when the Amiga 2000 came out, they had the bridge card, and they had various versions of the bridge card. But indeed, at times you might need to do something with a floppy disk from an IBM, which were typically 5.25. They were. What do we have here? Introducing the businessman's computer. 10 great features make run rate system. Behold. Oh yeah, this is the thing where they had the little tiny thing and the little tiny thing, and yeah, I don't think most people like them. Oh, this is another version of that. Same kind of thing, different colors, different font. Oh, what do we have? We have another Vic-20, the data set. What is this? Oh, this looks like it's been cut off of something. It has update, errata number, manual affected CBM pet. Look, I like this. Commodore update. So it's basically when there were things that were not as they should be, they would send out an update. And it was hard to not realize that it was an update. Golden Gate Show prevents the Commodore Amiga computer users show program. Oh yeah. There. I have to check. I have to look at this. I think. Oh yeah. They flew me to San Francisco, and I spoke about trials. Come and learn how to upload and download from networks such as Quantum bulletin boards and direct from other users. And indeed, Jim Butterfield was there. Oh, setting up your own bulletin board by David Bradley. Imagine that. Oh, here I am again. I want to do a bunch of things. Modems. Come and learn about various modems for your C64 and 128. Some topics to be covered: baud rate, selecting the right modem, telephone accessories, RS-232 versus direct connect modems. Quantum Link. David will take on a tour of some of the many areas of the computer Commodore 64 128 network. Yes, I will hold on to that. That was 1988. I don't think I've seen this, but you know what? I think I have one of these. It's a 1901 monochrome monitor, and it typically goes with the IBM PC. Yeah, it's cable supplied for connection to PC-10.2 or PC-type monochrome video adapter. And we're almost done. All of this, and what do we have? Okay. We have more Vic-20 brochures. We do. There's the Vic-20. It is. And does it have? Okay, and this is here. It does not have the rainbow yet. The rainbow was later. Anyway, these all. This. If you remember what old phone books are like, this stack of stuff is very similar to an old phone book. It's a lot. Oh, yes, it does. Lots of them and duplicates. So I will not get, after all these years, some people, just get rid of that. No, I will not. But I will see some of them. Oh, here's this again. And then there's these little things, CBM, and they unfold the businessman's microcomputer, and they hold open. And there it is. I think that's an 8032 with the logo thing I never did like. And here's the pet, meeting the needs of education. And it is the small screen version. The best looking pet there was. And what is this? CBM, meeting the needs of professionals. Who is this? Got somebody else on it. Doctor, no, D something. Anyway. There it is, 8032 thing. Here's a picture of her, actually not even using one like it. She's using, from what I can tell, there's a picture of her, whoever is touting this, using a small screen pet. Yes, she is. Mahaha. Meeting the needs of professionals, Commodore Business Machine, CBM word processing. There's the machine. And what are they talking about? Word processing. 10 great features make it one great word processor. It's funny, I don't see that they mention the name of the program. But certainly, WordPro was a good thing. There's another thing here, because I'm here, I'll show you. It's the manual for a Commodore 1700 or 1750 RAM expander. And the last thing, just because it's here, but it's nothing related, it's the 50th anniversary collection of the 10 Commandments. And I gotta look inside here. I must look inside and see what's what. Oh, my word. Yeah, just a second here. I want to get these spun up. Maybe I can't. Maybe they're stuck. Anyway, indeed, it is 3 discs of the 10 Commandments, starring Charlton Heston and many others. Disc 1, 1956 feature film, Part 1. Disc 2, 1956 feature film, special features. Part 2, that was Part 2. Disc 3, 1923 silent film. Oh, who would have thunk it? Anyway, I haven't seen this in years, but I remember long ago when we were little, we would often go to people down the street, and no pun intended, not to keep up with the Joneses, but they were the Joneses, and we would watch that, and it was fun. I remember it well. I don't know what became of them all. I suspect they still live on the street that I should still be living on. I don't. So, that's it for now. I do have to get more. I'm kind of surrounded by stuff here. So as I go through stuff, I have to get other stuff moving. So far, it's exciting going through some of this old stuff, but I haven't really got enough sort of upstairs and heading to its designated place yet. I haven't, but I'm working at it. And you know what? Never, no matter how slow, as long as someone's making progress, don't bug them. And people who have too much stuff, they just got to do it. You just got to let them do it in their own time, in their own way. Leave them be. If you nag and pester them, they just dig in their heels. So, don't do that. Anyway, have a lovely day. Bye for now.